Carnell Stewart leading the Steelers offense. Out for their opening possession, 14 of 27 last week. And the victory over the Ravens. He also ran for a touchdown. Revamped left side of the Steelers line. Jerome Bettis with John Whitman, Johnson, and Hawkins, the wide receivers. 3 wide receivers, 3rd down and 7 for Chicago. Well, that is the famous Pittsburgh defense. And 2 from the 22-yard line. Play fake. Stewart in trouble. Scrambles to the right side and picks up the 1st down.
You certainly cannot let Carnell Stewart sit back there unmolested as the Bears defense does on this play. Now, the Bears have had trouble getting a pass rush going at all this season. And you see here, Stewart is just sitting there in the pocket. He gets a little bit of pressure right towards the end of the play by Sean Lee, but this is where Carnell Stewart is so dangerous.
Second punt of the 1st quarter from Miller, who let one go for 68 yards last week. And this takes a Steelers bounce, and it is down inside the 10. '61-yard punt by Miller. Second down and 6. Halleck forced back immediately. And he lost a yard.
Wow.
Dante Jones along with Lee Flowers.
But it's nice reaction by the Pittsburgh defense. Look, there's Levon Kirkland just shooting right up through the middle. There's Dante Jones right there. That's what you have to guard against. This Pittsburgh Steelers defense, these guys are coming. On the snap of the ball, they want to get in your backfield.
Third down and 7. Kramer swings it out off the fingertips of Glenn Milburn.
And these guys play hard for him.
Bettis on 1st down across the 35 to the 36.
Now he's starting to roll. Now Bettis is starting to roll. Before this, only 1.8 yards per carry for the Steelers on the run game. But right here, John Whitman has a nice lead block up through. Now, Jerome Bettis told Whitman, his fullback, he said last week, you were a little tentative. This week, just go hit somebody. Get on somebody. Don't worry about knocking them out with the block. You just get on them. I'll make the rest happen.
7-yard gain, 2nd and 3. Here's Bettis again, up the middle, 1st down and more. Out to the 34. 7 more yards for the bus.
Yeah, this is not what the Bears want to have happen. But, hey, it's happening for Bettis. This Pittsburgh offensive line felt last week like they didn't block the way they can block. They were shuffled around during the preseason.
On 2nd and 2, Bettis, 1st down and more. In Bears territory. Finally, forced out of bounds by Ricardo McDonald. A gain of 42 yards.
That's the danger of stacking the line of scrimmage with an 8-man front. Marty Carter, the strong safety, comes up on this play, and he swaps out. If he misses Bettis, Bettis is going to do what he just did. Here comes the bust. There's the defense. There's Carter, swaps out with Charles Johnson, runs underneath him, and that's his hole. Marty Carter's got to fill that hole. When you run an 8-man front, everybody has their lane to fill, and if you don't fill it, that bus is going to roar.
Well, that will certainly bring up the average.
Yeah.
A 42-yard run by Bettis. Inside the 30. Tony Parrish made the stop.
That's Pittsburgh Steelers type football.
4 wide receivers. 3rd and 3. Stewart's pass caught for a 1st down by Will Blackwell. A shoestring catch. Marlon Forbes made the tackle.
And now this whole Pittsburgh offense is starting to heat up. And what did it start with? It started with that Jerome Bettis run. When you have a play like that, this team kind of feeds off that. Stewart just drops back. He fakes the draw play. Now he's got pressure right in his face, but he dumps this ball off perfectly.
Bettis has checked back in. First down from the Bears, 21. The tight end, Mark Bruner. Inside the 15, a gain of 7.
He even said yesterday, you know, my vision is starting to widen. You saw it on that last play, going to his third or fourth option in the pass pattern.
Second down and 3. Bettis inside the 10. And a nice play by Parrish to bring him down.
That was a nice tackle by Tony Parrish because the bus was rolling.
Stewart looking end zone. And a flag. Tom Carter had the coverage on Courtney Hawkins.
Defense gambles on this play. It's an all-out blitz. They bring it at Cordell Stewart. Now we got a little conference here.
Pass interference on the defense at the 1-yard line. First and goal.
Tim, there's been some talk here in Pittsburgh that you're worried about not getting the ball enough in the red zone. Bill Cowher said no problems. Let's see what they do right here. First and goal. This time it is Bettis. And he is across the goal line for the touchdown.
That's why it's not a problem. Well, you know you're in trouble when you've got the Pittsburgh Steelers first and goal to go on the 1-yard line, and there's Jerome Bettis sitting back there in the backfield, ready to build up a head of steam. He is going to be tough to stop.
We're going to have to go from the Green Bay Packers. And this is Milburn from the 3. Terrific effort by the Steelers special teams led by Hines Ward as Milburn returns this one only 14 yards. 2 of the last 3 Super Bowl champs.
Battle of the Gargantuas.
That's coming up following Pittsburgh and Chicago. Curtis Enos. This was right there.
Yeah, Flowers was there. Kirkland was in the backfield. Bill Cowher told us yesterday that Lee Flowers will make some mistakes. Here he is, number 41. Watch his aggressiveness. Cowher said, you know, I'll live with this guy's mistakes. He's going to make some mistakes, but they'll be aggressive mistakes. He likes to bring it. He likes to hit people. And I think he'll have, by the end of the season, more forced fumbles than he will missed tackles.
Here in the second. Stewart over the top. Has the completion. Courtney Hawkins out to the 41. A gain of 7.
He's not worried about that. He's worried about winning a championship.
Trouble, took a hit, and again it was the man you were just talking about, Carnell Lake. Here comes the blitz. Now Kramer's pass nearly picked off by Lake.
Now Lake wishes he could have that one back. It's a simple zone defense, and you see Lake right at the top of your screen. Now, Lake isn't in man-to-man coverage, so he just drops to a point, and you see Lake and Kirkland and Oldham. Those guys' job in that defense is just to sit.
2 tight ends, Bettis and Whitman in the backfield. There's Bettis across the 15, out to the 20-yard line. So he gives the Steelers some breathing room with a gain of 13.
Yeah, what a nice block by the fullback, John Whitman, on Marty Carter. I mean, he just blasts Marty Carter and opens up this hole for Jerome Bettis on that play. Loosened up the defense. Now they've given themselves a little room. Look at that block right there by Whitman, 38. Just blasts Marty Carter. Nice blocking downfield by Charles Johnson, the receiver again. And this is a team that comes after you. They play a physical brand of football.
The home opener for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they trail the Chicago Bears 9-7. Stewart on first down hits Charles Johnson out to the 35, a gain of 15. Sean Harris.
gets with Cordell, they talk about it, they work it through, and they find the weaknesses of the defense.
First down from the 35, Bettis. Good second effort, gains 5 to the 40. Bettis out to midfield, into Chicago Bears territory. A gain of 13.
You can't let Jerome Bettis get through that first wave. Now, Kenny, watch Marty Carter on the left side. Number 23. He comes. Here he comes. He fills that hole, that empty hole there. And then Walt Harris has got to fill an empty hole. So it's an aggressive defense. But man, it's tough when you got to rely on cornerbacks and safeties to bring down this big bus.
Steelers first down at the Bears 36.
Yeah, and that's Cordell again. That's his development as a quarterback, going from his first receiver to his second receiver and ultimately to his third and fourth receiver. This guy is maturing as a quarterback, as a passing quarterback. He's always got his legs there. He's always got the ability to just turn it on and run. But here you show him using his mind instead of his legs and really coming up with a big first down.
The interception by Tom Carter.
Some nice coverage by the defensive backs.
Third down and 18. Stewart pump fakes and then dumps it off.
Oh boy.
Hawkins. Another big hit. Courtney Hawkins forced out of bounds by Tony Parrish.
So there's the safeties and cornerbacks. They come on the blitz. Steelers have the perfect play for it. Little screen pass. Get the big guys out front. Oh, it was Tony Parrish. You're right. Tony Parrish who lays one on the Pittsburgh wide receiver.
So now Norm Johnson out to attempt a 49-yard field goal. Mike Tomczak is the holder. And the kick by Johnson is good. So the Steelers have regained the lead. The Bears lost by 1 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kramer on first down. It's the tight end, Mees, who fumbles. Steelers say they have it.
I think Steelers do have it.
Yes, they do. Jason Gilden comes up with it.
This is almost reminiscent for Dave Wanstead of last week against Jacksonville. They were in the game, they were doing well, and all of a sudden they had Ty Halleck had a fumble, and then the next series right away Bobby Ingram had a fumble. This is a tough situation for a Bears defense. They were out there. Pittsburgh offense put on a long drive. Now they got to stiffen up again. Watch, it's a nice play by Kramer. He gets hit by the safety, and Carnell Lake comes up. He looses him. Levon Kirkland finishes him off. Alonzo Mays does not hang on a ball. He's a rookie, fourth-round draft choice. You've got to protect that ball like it's your very life.
He was also a holdout. He's not there for the early portion of training camp. Stewart to the tight end, Bruner.
Wow. And when he makes a play like this, it certainly merits more. Up at the top of the screen, breaks across the middle of the field, makes a diving catch right in front of Marty Carter.
Third and goal from the 13. And Stewart's pass, Andre Coleman, did he catch it? Yes, touchdown Steelers.
Carter, boy, I think that the reason why is because he doesn't catch that ball until Tom Carter is away from him and not touching it.
Norm Johnson adds the exclamation point. So the Steelers, who trailed at halftime 9-7, now lead Chicago 17-9. 3. Enos this time met immediately by Illinois native Oliver Gibson.
That's a lot of stuff he's got there. He gets it into the backfield. And that's the first time we've seen Enos dropped in his tracks like that. That's a big man right there. Watch him right in the center of the screen, 98. He blows right through Todd Perry and then just wrangles Enos down. Makes it look easy, doesn't he? Look at that. That's a powerful man. Yep, easy.
3rd down and 5. There's only 1 for 7 on 3rd downs today.
There's that Pittsburgh Steelers blitz. They bring the zone blitz. Jason Gilden comes free up the center and knocks Kramer to the turf.
From the Steelers, 44, Enos, and Levon Kirkland catches him for a loss.
Man. There's another big man, Levon Kirkland. Jim Haslett said yesterday, in his opinion, this guy is the best run stopper in the NFL. Watch him at the top of the screen, 99. Again, it's that aggressive Pittsburgh defense. He's not waiting. He's not reading. The ball is snapped. He's on his way towards the line of scrimmage, breaks through a hole, tackles Enos in the backfield.
Kramer on 3rd down, hands it off Edgar Bennett, and he is met by Nolan Harrison. And he fumbled.
They're saying
but he was down.
Yep.
And they lead the Bears 17-12, one of the oldest rivalries in the NFL. It dates back to 1934. And the last time these teams met, 1995 at Soldier Field, a 37-34 overtime victory for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They lead by 5 right here as Will Blackwell brings it out from the 6. Blackwell across the 30, across the 40-yard line, finally hit out of bounds by the kicker, Todd Sauerbrunn. A return of 38 yards. 2nd and 9, Steelers. Bettis up the middle, big hole, 1st down and more. Down to the Bears, 36 as the bus gains 19.
Oh, yeah. Bears get out of that 8-man front. They drop both safeties back into a cover 2. They open up the middle of the field. The Steelers' offensive line does a beautiful job. Look at that hole. That's a tunnel. That's a tunnel the bus can go through.
He was the offensive coordinator here in Pittsburgh last year. Stewart to Charles Johnson for a gain of 6.
Against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Falcons looking to make it 2-0. Play action. Stewart in trouble. Chased by Reeves.
There's the candy.
And he does pick up the 1st down. Ricardo McDonald. Josh Miller punts it away. A line drive kick taken by Milburn from the 25. Oh, what a stop. Forced back by Richard Huntley after an 8-yard return. A 42-yard punt by Miller.
We have really seen some great hitting in this football game today. A little bit of a drop, but not too bad at all.
2nd down and 8. Enos. Well, the average will drop after that one.
Yeah. There's that aggressive Steelers defense, and we've been talking about it all day long. The reason we lost it, we'll see if they can come up with a catch now.
On 2nd down, Enos tries to turn the corner and gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's just powerful defense as most of the day.
3rd and 10. Play action. And Kramer's pass picked off by Carnell Lake.
What a day for Carnell Lake. 6 tackles, 4 passes defended, and now a game-winning interception. How about this defense? Look at right up the middle. Here comes the pressure. There comes the heat on Eric Kramer. It's Dante Jones who's right on top of Kramer. Kramer forces this one, and Carnell Lake takes advantage.
His 13th career interception.
Watch the pressure. Kramer forces that one. Lake is waiting for it. He knows, he trusts that his inside guys are going to get heat on Kramer immediately, and Carnell Lake breaks on that ball before it's even thrown.
Bears call their final timeout, but they will fall just short. A game-saving interception by Carnell Lake in the final minute with the Bears driving. They were on the Steelers' 16-yard line. A heartbreaking loss for Eric Kramer and the Chicago Bears.
Well, I tell you what, they loaded up the bus today here in Pittsburgh, and they just rode you all the way to a win over the Bears, Jerome.
Well, it was a situation where last week we didn't get the running game going, and we came out with a sense of urgency to run the football, and I think we did that today.
You know, coming in here, people were saying, well, maybe Jerome wasn't in the kind of shape that he was in last year and that kind of thing. You heard, I'm sure, a lot of those things.
Well, you know what? The bad part about it is whenever you're a big back, whenever you don't have a good game, it's always you're in bad shape. It's never the defense did a great job against you. They came out to stop us, and they did a great job doing that.
Well, tell me, what happened in that locker room, though, when you guys made a decision to commit yourselves to the run game like you did?
Well, you know, it was a situation where we knew we could run the football, but we just weren't clicking on all cylinders. And it was a situation where we all got together and said, hey, we're committed to running football. We're going to run the football, and we came out and we did that.
How bad was it? How tough was it late in the fourth quarter running that route?
It was tough going because they knew we were going to run the football, and they had 8 guys up there, and so they made life difficult for me, but we were able to pull it out in the end.
Well, in the end, they said, just get on the bus.
Yes, hey, well, I'll take it as far as I can.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. Jerome Bettis.